Trae Young is one of the more exciting young players to watch in the league right now. He's one of the best scorers and playmakers around. This season, he averaged 29.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, and 9.3 assists on 43% from the field and 36% from three. His true shooting percentage is at 59% and nearly hits that 60% mark. Trae has incredible range, and he puts the pressure on defenses to guard him near half court because he can pull up from anywhere. Guards like Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, they possess this incredible deep range ability. He does get clowned a lot for being the worst defensive player in the league, which is due to his height, lack of physical tools, and offensive responsibility. This is kind of expected, but Trae makes that up with the way he is able to control an offense at an elite level. Before we get this video started, feel free to like and comment on the video. It really helps a lot in getting this content out to more people. This is a channel based on sparking conversations around the league, and the more people in that conversation, the better. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel. Trae Young in a couple of years will definitely be contending to be the best point guard in the league. His team isn't performing well. The Hawks are a young, growing team in the Eastern Conference, but in a couple more years, they will be a threat to the East with Trae leading the pack. Trae Young has the potential to become the best shooter in the league. His shooting and his game overall has been compared to that of Steph Curry. Trae has the ability to get to the rim and finish with crafty moves and advanced ball handling. At times, it seems like he is just toying with the defense. His playmaking is remarkable, and he has a vision and ability to make incredible passes to his teammates on the money. Trae's shooting has been a key skill that was highlighted about him ever since coming out of college. In the 2019-2020 season, Trae has upped his three-point attempts to around 9.5 a game. He is knocking them down at 36%, around the league average, which is an improvement from last season at 32%, attempting around 7 threes. He knocked down 205 threes this season out of 568 attempts. He is 6th in the league of three-pointers knocked down, behind the likes of James Harden, Buddy Hield, Duncan Robinson, and Damian Lillard. Trae has range and accuracy on his shot. He has become famous for knocking down deep threes. When shooting from 30 to 34 feet, Trae knocks these down at 33%, and when shooting from 35 to 39 feet, he is shooting at 43%. His form is fundamentally sound. Off the dribble, he is always aligned and gets his shot off with ease. If he is wide open, that is an automatic bucket. He shoots the ball with confidence, and it's demoralizing to a defense seeing that ball drop after guarding Trae so well. Trae's shot release is low, it's near his face, which creates a quick, fast release that he can get off at any time. He's a right-handed shooter. His feet are slightly turned to the left when he shoots, as well as his hips, which allows his body to be turned and aligned to the hoop. He doesn't jump high on his shot, but it's rather a small jump, which makes it a bit effortless. He's able to sweep and sway his legs, which contributes a lot to his deep and unlimited range shooting. In catch and shoot situations, he has a quick dip of the ball and is easily able to get into his shot. Even though Trae has the ability to create and knock down shots from pull-up situations, Trae is actually more deadly when catching and shooting. In situations where Trae is off the ball and catching and shooting, he knocks these down at 46%. And around low attempts, he attempts it 2 attempts per game. But in situations where he is pulling up for 3, he attempts around 7 per game, and he knocks these down at around 33%. Majority of those shots that Trae got was assisted by Kevin Huerter when he was moving around and got those catch and shoot shots. Trae can be even more of a pesky offensive player if he is moving off the ball and is getting situations where he catches and shoots. What contributed in Steph Curry becoming the best shooter in the league is because he is so pesky as an off-ball player. You cannot, and I mean you cannot, take your eyes off of Steph, because guys like Clay and Draymond or anyone on that team will find him, and Steph will knock down a 3. In the 2018-2019 NBA season where he was healthy, Steph Curry had a balance of shooting where he worked off the dribble and shots where he caught and shoot the ball. A lot of Steph's three-point shooting came from catch and shoot situations, as he attempted 6.7 a game, and in situations where working off the dribble, he attempted around 5 a game. Both situations, Steph knocked them down at above 40%. The next stage in Trae Young's development as a shooter should be working off the ball and seeking situations where he catches and shoots, and finding that balance of off the dribble shooting and catching and shooting. Steph Curry is one of the best off the ball players. He never stops moving, and he is able to get good looks just from doing this, and it puts so much more pressure on the defense to lock onto him, which helps in opening up shots for his other teammates. The greatest shooters throughout history has mastered the ability to move off the ball as a shooter. Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Klay Thompson, Peja Stojakovic, just to name a few. Steph has also shot it consistently from 3 at 40% basically every season. With Trae Young's ability to get his shot off quickly, I don't see why he isn't put in more catch and shoot situations. He mostly has the ball in his hands and doesn't look to move around the court. He is mostly a ball-dominant player. Trae's production as a shooter is much more similar to that of Damian Lillard, more so than Stephen Curry. They're both ball-dominant players where a majority of their threes comes from off the dribble, and they both have the ability to casually dribble up the court and bomb a three. Damian, of course, is much more efficient than Trae at this, but Trae's off the dribble shooting is good as a young player. He has that confidence and is able to launch it from anywhere, and this gives a lot of boost in the kind of spacing the Hawks want. Trae is a creator and a magician with the ball in his hands, and he has step backs, crossovers, a variety of moves to freeze his defender and either blow by them for a floater or a layup or launch a three. There are times he just casually comes up the court and knocks down a three, which is scary because him casually doing this with no sign that he is looking to attack shows the confidence that he truly has. His confidence is what makes him a really good shooter and overall scorer. It's not even about the form, but the audacity to take the shots that he does and even shows off when he makes it. He believes in himself, which makes me believe that he will be even more deadly of a shooter in the future. These off the dribble shots will become second nature to him. His ability to get to the rim and finish really helps Trae a lot because there is no weakness in his offense. The bulk of his shots comes from above the break, around the top of the key area, where 547 of his attempts are from there. He's knocked down 192, putting his percentage from there at 35%. Even though he doesn't attempt a lot of threes from the corner, he knocks them down at an elite rate. From the left corner, he shoots it at 66%, and right corner, he shoots it at 60%. From both corners, he has attempted 21 three-point shots from there. Trae does have a tendency to fall too much in love with threes, and he jacks up a lot of questionable ones. This is why he is around that league average, so he has to work on his shot IQ. Trae is mostly creating for himself as well as creating for others, and his 9.3 assists shows for it. He only ranks behind LeBron James in assists per game, and Trae is averaging these kinds of assists without another high-level player playing alongside him this season, which is incredible. Trae's ability to launch it from anywhere opens up easy opportunities for his teammates to score. When working in the pick and roll and the defense is looking to contain Trae, the roll man and the corners are usually open for Trae to hit, and Trae has the ability to make those reads, and it's just his teammate that has to convert these. Trae is remarkable in the pick and roll, and adding Clint Capella, we are going to see a lot of lobs from Trae to Clint next season. And it's scary to say that his playmaking can actually get better with more talent around him, which is scary to think about it since he is second in the league with assists per game. Trae is 21 right now and has already established himself as a star player. He has the age and confidence to be one of the best the game has ever seen. Trae has the potential to be an elite sniper from three-point range in the 40% mark. He has the confidence and shooting ability to make this happen. Right now, he is a league average shooter, but the tools are there for him to grow and become an elite level shooter in the future. Trae should look to find that balance in attempts of shooting off the dribble, as well as catching and shooting, working off the ball. And he has to work in taking smarter shots.